So
Jordan?
I've never watched JoJo, which is another anime. He's doing a lot of anime, but let me bring up what JoJo actually looks like, and we will compare, because this is not good.
Oh no.
Let me see. I think that's Jotaro or
I was
something.
gonna say it probably looks nothing. Because the character on the right actually looks
Yes.
mostly fine to me.
So this is what Jotaro is supposed to look like. Like this. So of course I get that's not really his style. It's not gonna look one for one. Like, I get that. There we go. There's a good image here. Like, I get that. Oh, here's even
Okay,
better.
and then
That's what he
let's
looks
look at
like.
his version.
I
Okay, so not close.
So the pants. So you have a more kind of complex buckle going
I
on
just see
here.
cheetah spots or leopard.
Yes, it looks like something a middle-aged mother would wear. Like a Karen would wear those pants. I can see a Karen walking into the store.
She's vibes, like the fucking cheetah print leggings. I don't know. Is that shit people wear? Like, do real people wear that, or is that just
Karens.
like gimmicky shit that they sell at clothing stores?
Let's see what else is going on here.
Okay, so again with the yellow, can we have a discussion about yellow?
Oh yeah, let's please talk about yellow. And pants, of course, came up again. Pants and yellow.
Like, let's talk about yellow. All I'm gonna say about yellow is please stop. Like, please stop.
Just Butch, please stop.
Like, okay. I feel like I'm a fucking, 1990s drug PSA. Okay, kids, let's talk about yellow. Just please fucking don't do yellow.
Don't do yellow. The scariest
yellow.
drug
Yellow's
on the
banned.
streets.
Don't fucking do, just don't. I don't care if something's gold. Pick any other color. Don't do yellow. I feel like that applies to this man specifically. He wants his, like, bright-ass yellow shading on at all times, at all angles.
I guess so, and yet the hair is still shaded with white. Unlike everything else in the image, almost. Except for a few little spots. The hair... Wait. I guess his hat is always kind of fucked up, but, like...
You can tell he's mostly cartooned because the grasp of how much color just assaults the eyes is very off base. So I can get, okay, like purple and gold. Yeah, they go together. They're opposite colors on the color wheel. You can use them together to some extent. It looks fine if you know what you're doing. If you're not putting it next to green and blue and
leopard skin pants.
print and black, I don't...
Well, and...
Oh god, wait a second. Let me look at his wrap again. He actually has gold trim. I fucking thought that was his shading because he adds the bright-ass yellow shading to everything.
Well, it looks better here. Like, it looks gaudy still, but it looks like it's supposed to be, like, it's supposed to be over the top. The gold is more subtle. The purple is much more, like, dark and looks better.
Gaudy, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't look, it looks like they're, like, kind of corny looking. Yeah. They're corny looking pants, but they don't look like Karen leopard skin walked into the Kmart pants. They look like actual pants.
Yeah, he's like a over the top rapper.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. In purple and gold, yeah, I get the historic associations. I'm not a huge fan of the green, but I guess it might be acceptable as an accent color. I mean, you're already kind of going bold with the purple and yellow. They're directly contrasting colors. You can add a little bit of, I think it's called like a split complementary. So if you wanted to add like purple and then like green and orange, he could add a bit of that. Too much of that would look like probably a preschool show, but but he's just kind of wanting all the things. He wants to add his purple and gold. I guess the green is in the source material, but then he could have chosen not to add a bright ass blue background. I don't know what caused that. And the yellow again, when I'm pretty sure yellow is supposed to be an accent color, he probably would have done better with like, probably a darker back, or just like something that ties better, like a purple, and then you can have your yellow as your accent color. I guess a bit of green since it's unavoidable, it's in the source material, but He's just adding like all the colors next to each other, and it feels like he really doesn't need to.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you'd choose yellow for his lighting when the character already has gold yellow for the side, so it kind
Yeah.
of blends but also hurts at the same time. Also, the coloring looks really messy.
Yeah, that's already.
The coloring on the actual, like, look here, you can kind of see splotches that kind of bleed in,
Oh, it definitely.
and there's
does.
like, I can see pixels here. It looks really messy, and it kind of like, yeah,
No,
wow. Looking at this closer,
it definitely does. That caught my eye too. There's just so
this
much to
fucking
unpack.
line. I know, every Butch image is just a beautiful mess of awful.
There's so much
Just-
to unpack. You can't possibly talk about all of it. Yeah.
I'm not
I
even.
just don't understand. Yeah, the yellow lighting when he already has yellow, and then what is this blue? What is the blue? Like, it doesn't make any kind of sense. If you have a bright yellow light, why is there a blue aura surrounding it?
I know. I don't.
Like, what situation would that ever be a thing? I don't know. Moving on.
Moving on. So this is
All right,
Yusuke
That
from
perspective on
Yu Yu
football.
Hakusho. Yeah, perspective is weird. It looks like they're pointing and punching at each other within like half a foot of each other. I do not like the like
The eyes. I don't like the hand. I don't like the ear. None of it looks right.
mm-hmm.
Danny Phantom looks okay, but I mean that's like the bare minimum you could expect when you literally created that TV show, dude. I don't know. He's like so bad.
So this is what he's supposed to look like. It's not the furthest,
okay,
but it's
so
still
to
not.
be fair, he looks a little
Yeah.
janky in the source material too, but
Yeah, but I don't know. It is a good show, and he does.
But he didn't make it
look
better.
No. No. It's kind
he
of.
should have made it look better, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's not the worst one.
Okay, so I'm not a fan of the source material, and I'm not a fan of that. Yeah. Okay, it's
That's
not the
fair.
worst. There's no pukey
But yeah, the background looks fine.
background
once.
colors. The colors actually kind of make sense. Danny Phantom actually looks good. Like
Yeah.
Danny Phantom, I would say looks good. Like I can understand the lighting's from the top right. It doesn't look like he tried to shade like every piece of hair. It's like, it looks the lighting looks unified. He actually used line depth. The line depth's been very inconsistent. I barely even touched on it, but generally you want the lines to be thicker where your shadows are. I think he actually does that to pretty good effect here. Like it's thicker under his chin, under like where his hair is. Not a ton, but you don't need a ton. You just need it to be noticeable. Like I actually think he looks pretty good there. Like
Yeah, it's not bad.
I don't know, dude. Just cash in right there. Just crop the rest of the image out and cash in right there.
Can I tell you my least favorite part of this image, though, by far, is definitely these auras of power that are just a circle and some other circles and some lines layered over with no, like, it doesn't look like they're blasting something. It looks like it's just like a squid that's just attached to their hands, a translucent squid being.
Yeah.
I don't like how that looks at all.
I mean,
Yeah, it's not great.
Danny Phantom. I actually think it looks okay on him. I can clear from the TV show. I think he has a power like that. I don't know. I didn't watch the show, but color-wise, it definitely matches his eyes. They get ties together pretty well. It doesn't need, it looks fine. I don't know, but the other guys, it looks weirdly big. It's blue, which doesn't match with anything else in the image. And then it's also, yeah. See,
More-
like it's not too far
It looks a-
off. I mean, it's.
I don't know. It
It's
looks
a
a lot
little
cheaper
different.
to
I mean,
me,
it-
but
I think it fits with the image. I just don't. The other guys is like weirdly huge
yeah, that too.
and blue, and there's nothing else in this image that is blue.
that
You
too.
just should have picked the green that like matches his shirt, but he just picked blue, and I'm like, well, it seems like the skies is like motif green, so I don't know why your brain would think like blue, but okay.
Is this?
But I don't know. I mean, Danny Phantom looks like it's like right around his hand. His is like awkwardly big. I don't know. Class of 2007? What is this?
I don't know, it's some Danny Phantom
Is
thing.
this drawn by other people or?
It has Butch's signature on it.
I don't like it. And I'm
Danny's face is really
not
wide.
gonna unpack it. Let's move on.
Yes, fair.
I don't know why his chin is huge. Yeah, his chin is like giganto. Yeah.
I've
Yeah, it looks, judging by the GIF on the left, I assume that's the source material. It looks definitely.
Yeah.
It makes me kind of glad I didn't watch Danny Phantom or Timmy or any that.
Well, no, those shows are great. Don't let
Like,
these
they would probably
images
be ruined for me a little bit.
don't let these images ruin those shows because they're really good. But...
Oh yeah, no, I'm just saying I'm glad that
Oh, it doesn't retroactively ruin it.
these images didn't ruin it for me. I don't. Yeah, it doesn't retroactively destroy it.
Right, right.
Again with the lighting.
I have graduated in front of the piss cloud.
And deciding if we want to use green or white or where.
So which one of these?
Piss and vomit cloud.
Which one of these does not look like the others?
Danny Phantom looks the least shitty. I don't know what the fuck is happening with the others.
So
I mean, okay, the one on the left, I think, is she adaptive?
I think the one on the
Something
left.
else? Oh wait, oh, she's saying you traced it again.
Yeah.
Bruh,
I don't even
why
know.
you keep tracing
I don't even know if it's traced. It looks like.
shit? Can you not draw shit on your own? It's not like you're fucking 50.
It looks like he took this transparent PNG, put it on the image, changed the face, and that was it. Like the smile was added, and that's it. It's the same image other than the smile. You see that?
Oh, I can't. I'm just like, are you... It's not like you're 50
Oh yeah,
and have
the shading, the yellow lines too are added,
tons
but
of experience and tons of clout. No, you definitely have to trace, and no one will notice.
yes, he is a 15-year-old on DeviantArt. No one
Like,
will notice.
look, okay, I saw Saberspot bought your Christian VeggieTales shit. I know you have at least $140. Use that money to learn how to draw properly and not trace shit. I don't know. That's like the cheapest thing you can do, though.
Mm-hmm.
How are you this much of a cheapskate? I know at least one, maybe no one else did, but at least one person paid for your overpriced crap, though. Oh god, do you want to see
It's
this
a
take
furry.
on furry?
Actually, when people were sending me images,
Not as
this is probably one of my favorites. It's actually pretty
I was
cool.
about to say this is not his worst for sure.
Why, out of all the things he drew, is a complicated furry drawing the best one he did? I don't know, but
Yeah.
I think it's pretty dope, actually. The background
The
is subtle,
effects
too.
are a little strange,
Yeah.
but it's yeah, and the colors tie together a lot better. He's doing the blob shit again, but at least it is a color that makes sense. It's not bright ass yellow. It's like this character actually has blues and purples, and he's stuck to blues and purples, and I'm like, what do you know? It doesn't look like fucking colored vomit.
Yeah. But hey,
Doesn't look like I'm gonna develop from looking at this.
hey, maybe he was like, you know, usually I'm a lazy fuck, but I don't want to piss off the furries, so I'm gonna actually put some work into this. Maybe that's what happened.
You put a little
Yes, a little more effort.
bit of effort.
I hate this
What
so
is
much.
that?
I hate this.
Okay, this man cannot paint. It's official. This is why he's having problems. Oh my god, no.
The Clash, too. The Clash is so bad. So the
I
background...
don't understand.
So the background is just...
It's like a painted, it's like an actual screenshot background.
Yes, the background is a screenshot. I think that is an actual image of the axe from the game. The Butch Hartman
I think that
Minecraft
whole
monstrosity on the
avatar
right.
I think it's edited. I think it's just an actual in-game avatar
Yeah,
that's
just
slightly edited, and then he
Yes.
just drew a face on it.
Yes, I think that's what's happening. And then he painted this weird freaking like CEO
Oh,
Chewbacca monstrosity
no.
on the left. with more pit. Like, you have a normal summer's day going on, and the lighting is like gold piss on the like sides of this like Chewbacca thing. I don't know. The lighting doesn't make any sense.
I'm almost too desensitized to notice because it's on everything. My brain is probably blotting it out in like self-preservation mode.
Also, holy shit!
Oh, no.
Look at this. It's just like, do you see that? It's just some of the image is gone here, and like it was cut out like incorrectly, and there's a little pixel missing here. It's a pixel here. Holy shit! This one is so.
Oh no!
And he put his signature on this. Oof. This is a big oof.
Sorry, but I just have higher standards. Like, if you're in this position in industry and you could, like, most any cartoonists I know that actually are worth this shit, like, you look at Disney animators and they're all just objectively like, yes, like, you have to know how to do real anatomy. You have to know, like, you have to know the rules before you can break them. You have to know how to do real anatomy, real, like, life drawings, you know, painting to some extent. They all have a grasp on that. They don't only draw cartoons, because how are you supposed to know how your cartoon people are built if you don't know how real people are built? Like, you look at some of the Lion King artists and they do actual amazing, incredible fucking paintings. So it's just like, sorry, but I have the higher standards. There's so many other cartoonists that are in a similar place in industry that can just do at least, you know, very good, maybe at least better than this. This is like, God, it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't. I don't know where else to go.
I don't know. I hate looking at it. Let's move on.
It's like when you're a teenager learning to paint.
Yep, it makes me want to die. That has got to be one of the worst ones we've seen, if not the worst. This is terrible.
And for context, again, I don't want anyone to feel like, oh, this is horrible. Yeah. Especially with the clashing so bad. He just drew his face on a Minecraft avatar and then tried to paint Chewbacca over here, and it's just so flat and lifeless looking, and its eyes are so empty. I don't know. This looks like a painting I would have done when I was like 18, and I would have known it looked bad. Like, again, if you're actually a teenager and your paintings look like it, I'm not trying to bag on you. That's good for your age. That's good. Like, keep going. It's just when you're like almost pushing like boomer age and have a bazillion dollars in our empire, like, you need to be doing a little better than, like, you know, 19-year-old on DeviantArt level. Like, that's just facts. I'm sorry. Like,
no,
it's sad. This like hurts to look at, and I'm not even trying. I want to give the guy a fair shot.
And here's a drawing of our.
But combined with all the shit he said recently, this is just making it worse.
Yeah. So here's one of our bestie Ninja and Drake.
Back to the yellow.
Yep, back to the yellow. More circles.
Fuck. Oh, that's
so
Ninja?
much
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's supposed to be Ninja apparently.
Who that was supposed to be?
Yeah, Ninja and Drake.
One. The weirdest crossover.
Well, that actually did
Ninja,
happen.
Drake,
to be fair.
and the Fairly Odd Parents. Oh shit.
Well, okay, it had nothing to do with Fairly Odd Parents, but you know what I mean. Like, they actually like streamed together, so that is real.
Okay, why?
Just why? I like that point.
Just everything about everything that's happened. Why? Just why? Why did they stream? Why does this art exist? Why is there fucking blue, purple, yellow together again? Blue and green and orange and just full saturation.
And this man loves his lens flares more than J.J. Abrams. I hate the generic,
oh god,
plastered like
therapy after this.
Yeah, I hate that image. It's bad. More of the piss lighting, the yellow, the lens flares.
Like, have to look up some images. Oh, again, yeah. No, I'm gonna have to look up some images of like 2006 goth kids after this, just to like get my eyes a rest.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just like look at all these people wearing like black, and I'm gonna be like, my eyes are gonna be like, a break.
What?
Whoa.
What? What am I?
No.
What? Is this him?
It looks like it's supposed to be a meme.
Yeah, guess let's just skip that one. I think there's something we're missing. I'm not gonna bitch about that one.
Happy Blast.
Ew.
Whoa.
Aang's
No.
face. Ugh. His face.
His ears.
They turned him into a gremlin. Why?
Oh no.
Why is his ear crooked? Like, that ear is okay, and that one's crooked.
They're like little beans. They're little beans just
Little
like
beans?
sticking out of the side of his head.
There's also some flesh, like, going into his shoulder, too.
They're not even ears.
Yeah.
He has no neck again.
Who needs
But-
necks in the world of Hartman?
Like the fattest neck. It just connects to his shoulder. Butch Hartman be like, time for chubby ass head and neck and like anorexic looking at 5,000 crinkles in the legs and body.
Oh, more piss lighting, and I've never watched Naruto, but I'm
Man,
not a
is
fan of this
Naruto,
either.
Like packing the fat roll?
Oh, what? What do you say?
Is Naruto packing the fat rolls? Damn.
Oh, yeah.
Is this guy rectal?
He's like really fucking fat in the front, and everywhere else is normal. Well, you know, normal weight.
But nowhere else.
Yes, just as a
Butch Hartman
fat
be like,
stomach. So
Butch
let's.
Hartman be like, when you gain weight, you gain it in one area of the body and nowhere. Usually in your chin.
Yes, your chin becomes. Not only do you gain weight in your chin, it becomes chiseled as fuck. Doesn't matter, male, female, anything. It's just what happens.
Are you a teenage girl? Time for a fucking chiseled ass jawline.
Just like me.
And that's what happens when you eat too much, kids. Don't eat too much. If you
Yeah.
eat too many burgers, you'll get a fucking chat
That's what
ass,
happens.
sculpted ass jawline.
Yeah, you don't
So
get.
watch out.
You get fat, like 5 fat rolls on your stomach. Everywhere else will look normal, but you also have a chiseled
Get a
ass
fucking
chin.
chiseled jaw.
So
like a fucking granite statue.
So we've definitely covered most of the major issues. So let's just like speed run a few more, see if we can find any of the trash ones, and then we'll call it there.
Hey, that one looks good. Go up, go up. What is this line drawing here above Vicky?
This,
That one. What's that?
I mean, yeah, it looks fine.
That doesn't look bad. I don't. Okay,
It's a good
I don't
sketch,
like
yeah.
the Danny Phantom on it. It looks less good now that you click on it. But I'm like, no, it's
Yeah.
not horrible. So what's that? That character on the right looks very familiar. Wait a second. What is that? Is that from a
This is American Dragon.
TV show? What is that? Oh, no, the last one.
Oh,
I can't remember who that character is. It's bugging.
this
It's the guy from Megamind, isn't it? Am I right?
where
Whoa.
this one?
No. The one without color.
Oh, this?
Without the piss on it. Is that the guy from Megamind when he's pretending he's like
No.
Bernard?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That's how it looked like to me, but I don't know. That's just my stupid brain going back to like 2011. I just feel weird because I feel like this guy got like one style and then never drew anything else again.
if
Spider-Man. Oh,
if
oh,
Scooby-Doo
no.
was
If
people.
Scooby-Doo was people. I don't think there'd be a fucking explosion behind him. Kind of a wimpy ass explosion if you think about it. This guy's just standing here. This fucking
Fart.
Chad.
This fucking Chad.
Nerves of steel. This explosion is happening behind him. You'd think there would be some kind of intense lighting, but no, just very washed out as this literal explosion of color is happening behind him. Okay.
I do not like his massive cheek on one side. That's really like globby, and his
No.
massive man tits too are also disturbing me a little bit. It's one massive man tit.
Butch Hartman be like, how do fat people look? I'm not sure. It's not
I'm
like
not
photo
sure.
references.
I do not know what a fat person is.
I'm pretty sure when people get fat, it's just a little bit along the jawline and the neck, and it's like one fat roll.
Or 5, like that one image.
Roll and nowhere else. Their arms and legs always staying like pencil thin. Oh, he's trying a real person. Well, what is this Sesame Street shit?
Interesting. This is...
Coming guns blazing. Alright. More yellow amorphous background.
Of course.
I'm used to it. I'm desensitized.
So...
What is this?
Do you
Chester the dentist? What is this coloring?
Do you know anything about Danganronpa? Like, even, like, a little bit?
Not really, no.
Okay, so what he's trying to do here... this might be a good place to end, because we've gone through a lot. But this one's good. Sarcastically good, of course. So Danganronpa. So there's character screens that are really well known.
What is this washed out coloring? Blacked out.
Not only did he spell Danganronpa incorrectly the first time, but let me see.
Oh no.
But let me compare. So of course it's not gonna look like the same. I don't expect that. So this was supposed to look like the character will look like something like this, and then there's the name and that cool looking background in the shadow. That's what he's trying to do with this.
Not even close.
No, that does not look like an anime character, for one. It's
no actual correct strong lighting.
You guys still like Danganronpa? Also, shout-outs to my pal, Fuji over here. I know him. Say, nope, not anymore, to you guys still like Danganronpa. I like that. That's good. Fuji, you're great. So yeah.
Oh no. Oh god.
So this is bad.
Imagine, like, when you unlock a new fighter in, like, Super Smash Bros. And they're like, a new fighter's appeared, but he just took out all the dramaticness of it. Like, this dentist guy just has, like, the most washed out coloring. Like, and see, this is the problem. You shade with yellow. You can't just really go to a darker shade of yellow, because the problem with yellow, I don't remember the scientific reason why. We have a much narrower band of colors that look acceptable. You try to shade yellow with the darker shade of yellow, and you get to, like, gross ass nasty, like, dirt poop shade. Like, you very quickly get into the realm of brown, and he's like that level. He's just like, oh yeah, yellow, I'm gonna shade it with the darker yellow, and it looks like yellow, brown, green, like mucus or something, you know. It just no, you have to push it towards, like, orange or like go desaturate. You don't just, like, keep the saturation and just, like, paint with darker yellow. There is no darker yellow. Dark yellow does not exist. It's brown. I'm just gonna say that. So that's already not. But also the rest of it, the coloring is just, you know, the eyes have no shading, but half of the face is shaded. But then there's the bright ass white light. And then I also don't know what's going. Normally
and that lens flare again.
His hands are actually the least objectionable part. But oh yeah, don't forget the lens flare.
Oh, always with the lens
which
flare.
Which adds nothing. Doesn't even really affect the lighting. It's just there. But okay, so normally his hands are, like, the least objectionable part, but here he just goes full on, like, he doesn't know how to draw hands again. Like,
this thumb bothers me.
Look at that thumb. That thumb is like a little hook. It's like, God, imagine if humans came with hands installed like that. They're like, yeah, human with normal hands, and there's just the kid in your class who's like, yeah, I just got installed with the little, what even is it? Like, little clothes hook thumb. You know, that's all it's good for. I can't use it for anything. I can, like, hang a shirt off it. That's about it. Imagine, dude.
That's my function. Hang your clothes off my hand. I'll do it for you.
He's like, that's my function. I managed to be a dentist. I can use tools, but I can't use my left thumb for anything except for holding shirts, and you can't use that. Look at that.
I think we're getting delirious looking at all this art.
It's gonna fucking snap off. I know.
I am.
Certainly, I can't look at it anymore. You don't shade yellow with darker yellow. That's like a basic thing. How old are you that you didn't learn this?
It do be looking like
And then
poo.
he goes back to shading, like, every piece of hair again.
Yeah, the behind his head, it do be looking like some poo right there. That's for sure. And then there's some random pink over here. Ugh, it looks...
Yeah.
Or whatever color that looks
yeah,
like pink.
Yeah, and the colors are always, like, bright-ass saturation. And also his hair itself, I don't know. I used to always draw hair like this.
Yeah,
so
I don't like
but
it.
Again, I don't know how he didn't grow out of this, but there's no hair on the back of his head. There's like one giant piece on the front, and then a little bit on the side. I get what he was going for, but the way when you draw it like that, it just looks like the back of your head has no hair on. Like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it looks bad.
It just
Also-
meets in the middle and like his giant bald spot.
I also really like the random mist splotches like this. There's just random black here. Like you just like
Random what?
see this little black spot? That's not my like PC screen. That's part of the art right here. Random splots of like random
Wait, where?
right here. Do you see it?
Oh, what the fuck?
This is random like messy spots of black that he just didn't erase on the layer. Basically, it just looks messy when you really look at it.
You know, he loves his black. He loves his bright ass black. Thinking it'll look good next to yellow and dark yellow.
Another furry. That one looks okay, I guess. It's still
He
pissed.
just needs to not color. That's the conclusion I'm coming to. Like, some of
Stop.
the stuff looks fine when he colors it.
Yeah, just please stop coloring.
He just doesn't know how to color. He just needs to not color. It's that easy.
Just stop coloring, please. Oh. Okay, why?
Oh no! As if we needed to see more of that shit. Five Nights at Freddy's. Come on, we've been subjected to that shit nonstop for 6 years.
He drew a Funko Pop. Ugh. I don't like that either.
Okay, to be fair, normal Funko Pops.
Oh,
are
yeah,
kind
they already look shitty.
of scary, so I mean, the giant soulless eyes. I don't know. What the
Okay,
fuck?
here's a good one to end with. I do not like
is
this. So, Clifford, why is his body... This is not what he looks like. He's always big, but his body is always supposed to be large to compare with his legs. Why are they like spindly? Like they look like the things from Half-Life. Why does he look like the things from Half-Life 2? Half-Life 2 things.
no.
I can't remember what they're called.
Bruh, it's Clifford the Big Red Dog, not Clifford the Big Red Leg.
Clifford the big red fucking creepy spider of death.
Just a normal sized dog with giant legs. Imagine a normal dog with Clifford sized legs.
Like you'll see, he looks like this thing basically. He looks like this, the Striders
Like horrible.
from Half-Life 2. Do you see what I mean? It's the same kind of
Little
creepy.
Insect legs, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He's like, help! I was a normal sized dog,
Oh.
and then I grew Clifford sized legs. I need help.
This building is being destroyed while nothing is touching it in this one specific spot. This car is being This car is being levitated totally flat. Like, it doesn't look like it's being flung up. It's just
yeah, I mean,
flat.
it was flying around before he ran into it.
I guess so.
That's the explanation. You know, as you do.
Oh,
He
yes,
was
it's a
flying.
flying car with wheels.
He was flying before, and now he's not. I think that's what it's supposed to be. As you do when you live in New York or wherever this is.
So, I hate this
Which
one
he's
very
probably
much.
gonna fucking die. I mean, he's gonna fall to the ground. This looks like a normal car. I assume they don't have precautions,
Also, I don't like
you know,
how...
like flying cars should have, where if you fall off out of the sky, you don't die. But anyway,
His paw is both hitting... It looks like it's hitting the building, the car, and nearly hitting the girl at the same time. And it's not supposed to be that big, but the perspective just does not look right.
oh yeah. Well, I mean,
God.
the perspective is bothering me on his back left. His little anorexic. I keep throwing the word anorexic around. I don't want to be offensive, but it doesn't even look anorexic. It just looks like if you stripped all the meat off and you just had like bone leg. You're just like bone leg, and then like kind of thick
Thick paw area.
front
Thing.
paws. I don't know. Again, Clifford, if your arm is less wide than your elbow, seek medical assistance. Something happened. Like, he has the thing. His thigh is almost thinner than his knee. He needs to see a doctor.
I guess so. Oh my god. Okay.
A veterinarian, I guess. I don't know. So that's weird. At least the coloring's better, but he still isn't sure what the heck is going on. He kind of has sky, and then he just decided to airbrush yellow over it. From what I can tell, I guess that's supposed to be a sunrise, but I don't know.
Yeah, at least it's not pure piss yellow.
What the fuck do I know?
Or brown.
Yeah. But you can still tell he probably just made another layer, thinly airbrushed it over, and then just kind of left it, and then didn't do anything else with it. I don't know. He should have just left the entire sky blue, because that would actually look better, but whatever.
Alright, well, this has been fun, Jana. I'm feeling slightly defeated with how much bitch fartman art we've had to look at today, but I think we should end here. So, what is your final analysis of this beautiful man's artwork? I want to hear from you because I don't have much
Dude, he
to
got
say.
lazy. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, pretty much. He had a very defined style, and then it's kind of just messy now. It's not very good.
He can't draw like anything else. He can't paint.
Yeah, he definitely can't do that. That's been established. Generic.
He should literally just stick. Oh yeah, the Minecraft one was the worst. I vote that the worst.
Yeah, I gotta agree. That Minecraft one was really shit. Generic lens flares that were pre-made,
That was the worst.
piss clouds, messy line work. That's some of the classic features you're gonna get from these drawings as well.
It's just messy. It's the coloring. I mean, some of them wouldn't look that good without coloring, but it at least looked better or
More
kind
acceptable.
of have a style, and I could like, okay, like this is just a guy doing his cartoons, but it's the coloring. He doesn't know how to color at all.
Yeah, that's why I'm glad I had you here, Janet, because I know very little about coloring, but I've actually feel like I've learned a lot of what not to do looking
Yeah.
at these. So, when trying to get into art recently, so
Yeah.
it's actually been quite informative in the way you would not expect. So that's awesome.
Yeah, no, heck, if you're not doing these, then you're ahead of 16-year-old deviant artists, which I guess includes Butch Hartman now. So I don't know. I don't know, man.
He is my favorite 16-year-old deviant artist. That's actually
I don't know
nearly
what
a
else to
boomer.
say. It's bad.
Yep.
Yep. Nearly a boomer, has 2 successful television shows, can kickstart a giant corporation and make $300 commissions, but he's just your normal 16-year-old deviant artist, man.
It's in the heart. Yeah, he is a
Yeah.
16-year-old deviant artist in his heart. He may be 50 or whatever the fuck, but he
I wonder if
is.
you can commission
16.
him using DA points. Just have like 300,000 DA
I'll buy you Half-Life on Steam
points,
for a
and he'll be
commission.
like, oh yeah, sure. Or you can trade me for some adoptables.
Adoptables. Give me some fuzzy,
We're supposed to know.
furry, worry. Adoptables.
Latest adoptable ref sheet. If you buy a few of them, then I'll do you a commission. Fairly Odd Parents adoptables.
Oh god.
And it's sad because people probably would buy them because he actually does have an audience.
Yeah, they probably would. I've made some Fairly Odd babies. $200
Guys,
bucks
buy
a
the
pop.
Butch Hartman Fairly Odd Parents adoptable ref sheet. That's nuts. I mean, you can go on any art site, and if you wanted to spend $200, you could find like a pretty bomb-ass artist who would probably do like, I don't know, maybe some of the very high-end ones would do that, but you'd probably get a full painting of your character from like a lot of people for $200. So I don't know why you bother. But what the fuck do I know, right?
Yeah, what the fuck do you know, Jana? Shut up. No, I'm just kidding. But all of the Rennie avatars combined, which look so much cleaner and nicer than any of this art, would cost a total of much less than $200. I think it would be like, I think it was like everything combined was like 115 or something like that for all of them.
Yeah, very
in
reasonably
comparison.
priced, and you got like multiple stickers, and they didn't
Exactly.
have like piss coloring and like I don't know. Yeah.
Damn, I wanted my
Like,
piss.
Hartman knows that we look up and be like, how to sell your art for $200. He definitely got that down.
He looks at your art and it's like, it needs more piss clouds.
And just like color it with bright ass orange, bright ass yellow, bright ass green, bright ass purple,
Bright ass white.
blue,
Bright ass
Bright
black.
ass red,
Bright ass everything. Bright ass is
black,
everywhere.
Bright black, no grays. Black, dark green, yellow. It'll look a bit like diluted mucus, but you know, that's how you shade yellow.
That's how you do it in the world of Butch Hartman.
Look at her hair, though. I mean, that's
Yikes.
definitely how blonde people's hair looks in the shadows. Am I right?
Am I right? But Heart fans, Heartman fans.
If you pay me $200, I may or may not trace a PNG. It's like a
I
random
may or may
PNG trace generator. Random number generator. If pick a number between 1 and 10. If it's 6 or above, I will trace the PNG from an existing copyrighted picture.
Don't you dare never commission a real character, like a established character. He'll just trace it. At least submit your OC. At least it'll be original. He wouldn't dare trace your previously
Can't
owned
trace
art.
my OC.
He could try, but he hasn't gone that far
Oh,
yet.
no.
He's not stooped that low quite yet.
I asked him to, like that wouldn't be the most obvious thing in the world. And like a ref sheet of your OC, and he just traces the ref sheet that you said.
I'd love to see that. That'd be hilarious, but I feel bad
I
for the
think he
person
might
who
have
commissioned
traced, like, whoa. Oh my god. Be like, can I have my $200 back? I'll pay you like $5.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know why I'd pay you. I can trace my own OC. I don't need help.
But Butch Hartman did it. So it's worth more. All right.
Send an OC that doesn't have rippable PNGs off the internet, and Butch is like, oh fuck.
I could give your OC a chiseled chin for just $500.
Massive chin and fat rolls.
Okay, so
Alrighty, I'm gonna call it night.
yeah, my brain is dying. So I worked. I woke up early. I think we both, of course, did. So, but this was fun.
Yeah.
We are now dead. But thanks everybody for joining. Once I got this edited and stuff, it's gonna be fun. I think we learned a lot about Butch and his lovely art and how much of a cool guy he is. I love him. Please, Butch, don't copyright strike me, please. I love you. I want to kiss you and make out with you. You're lovely. I love you. Please don't hurt me. I don't know. Okay. All right. Thanks again for joining me, Jan. It's been fun.
Just bros trashing your art.
Yes, it's no homo, but no homo, by the way. I just want to make out.
No homo, but your art sucks my dick. Thank you.
I want to make out underneath the piss clouds in the sky. It'll be beautiful.
I want to get peed on by Butch Hartman.